Y'all let it wolf every once in a while.
Man.
Yeah, it's woofing. All right, we live, man. Welcome back to Man Down Sports, man. Post game, Mavs Celtics. Celtics take a 2-0 lead. Man, it's a lot to talk about, yo.
It's a
Where
lot
we
of
gonna start? Where we gonna start at, man? Oh man, 16 people in here already. I've been waiting. I appreciate that, man. Hit the thumbs up and then hit the like button and share. And subscribe if you're new here and all that stuff, man. And go in the comment section, man. Let me see what my moderators at. I need to see moderators in here.
mods. Where you at?
Liquid Swords. I shout out to Liquid Swords. I see him in the comments.
Yeah, I see some familiar names in there.
Posh King in the building. I see Posh King in there.
I will say this before we even start. It wasn't no funny business with the whistle. Now that block that Washington, there was a little pushing the back on Jaylen Brown on that, but it was consistent with how they was calling the game. They was letting some stuff go, but it wasn't no funny business. The only, and I text y'all in the group chat, the only thing I had an issue with is that Luca wasn't moving his feet on defense, and every time somebody blew by him, he was swiping. And he was getting a lot of arm, and they never called it. Let me see how many fouls he ended up with. I remember him fouling one when he got Jaylen on the ground.
I think that's the one foul he got. I think that's it.
That's his only foul.
Like how does he keep surviving these games with 0 and 1 fouls with all that pushing?
That one too. If it wasn't for the fact that he was basically all over JB on the floor, they weren't gonna call that one.
Yeah, it was crazy. But other than that, man, I like the way they called it. I don't expect them to call it like that in Dallas. And then we got Porzingis. They went out. I don't know if he re-aggravated his calf or he hurt something else. But he went out. That's gonna be big time for Dallas, man. He might end up missing one of those games. So other than that, man, what y'all see?
It was a little bit more competitive. I think that's just because Boston missed a lot more shots this game than what they did in game one. They were terrible from shooting today. I don't think they got that 1-3 from Al Horford at the end of the first, and then they didn't get another one until midway through the second. So they're shooting with, but I mean, if Dallas can't capitalize on that, then we don't got a series for real because the door was open all game for them.
Yeah.
And Luca, I mean, he poured in another 30, triple-double, but it can't just be Luca. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Kyrie is still missing from this series, and so is the role players. Where's that third score, that third X factor that Dallas is supposed to have to match?
How they supposed to get involved if they're not doubling? I mean, once Luca got kind of hot and cooking, they doubled a couple times, but it was surprises to Dallas because they didn't know when they was gonna double. They was expecting. So it's perfect that your game plan is we're not doubling. All right. So game one, you come out. Dallas probably didn't have an idea that they wouldn't go blitz them on the screens and none of that. And that was probably a shock to them. That's why they got blowed out. Hey, now we're gonna play y'all 1-on-1 and y'all gonna have to beat us 2-on-5, right? So but then the second game they come out and you could tell Luca was like, if you gonna let me play 1-on-1, I'm giving you 50.
I'm shooting the ball every time.
Exactly. So they did that, and then every now and then, Luca would be like, all right, I'm gonna put my head down and go score, and then here come the double. Wasn't expecting it, right? Same thing with Kyrie Irving. So it was smart to slow him down a little bit. Hey, we'll W, but you're not gonna know when we double. We're not gonna do it every single play, so you can just get a rhythm on it, right? So I like that they did that. And it's working, man. That's why the other guys can't get involved, Chris, because they waiting on a catch and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Without a double, their offense don't get activated. Their offense in Dallas activates once the double comes.
You got it. You guard Luca with two people. He can make the decision after that. And if the rotations are off just a little bit, somebody's gonna get a wide open look. That didn't happen as frequently. It didn't happen at all game one because they guarded him face up whole game, whether it be Brown or Tatum, the Swiss Army knife for Derek White, even sometimes Drew will be guarding Luca. Like they know how to make one person say, all right, Luca is Luca. He started this game off, what he had, 23 and a half, 23 in the first
23, 25, something like that.
Yeah, 13 at the end of the first. So.
Yeah, he killed. He killed, and I kept saying, looking at the game, okay, they're going to need something else, somebody else. He's balling. He's scoring a lot of points. and the game is still close. Like you are playing out of your mind, shooting. I think he made his first like 6 shots. You playing out of your mind. The game is still close. That plays into the hand of Boston, especially when Tatum is not shooting the ball well. Like if Tatum ain't shooting the ball well and Luca is, the two top dogs, they should cancel each other out. But if Luca is scoring much more, I don't think Tatum scored in the first quarter. Or maybe he scored.
Nope, he didn't at all.
He didn't score at all in the first
Jack
quarter.
my 6 leg up.
Oh, yeah, he did. Your parlay. But, yeah, man, like you can't do that. And you got to give credit with ball. But you know what? Looking at the box score, I try not to look at the box score during the game because box score reports that's
the whole story.
It don't tell the whole story. I like to look at the game and then I come back and look at the box score. And like you said, Luca had a 32-point triple-double. Kyrie had 16, not great shooting, didn't make a 3. PJ Washington had a decent game, 17 and 7. Derrick Jones had 11. Daniel Gafford had 13. So he did get some contributions, but when I matched up the box score with the game, PJ Washington, a lot of his were he hit 1 3. It was a catch and shoot 3. The rest of them crashing the glass, maybe a late pass from Luca while he cut into the basket. It was nothing that was like manufactured in the offense. It was a bunch of just hustle plays from him, honestly. Like nobody else got into a rhythm except for Luca. Granted, on the other hand, JT, who didn't shoot the ball well, took 22 shots, 18 points, almost had a triple-double himself. But then you look at Jaylen Brown, who had 15 shots and 21 points. Drew Holiday.
Don't be surprised if he messes around and get Finals MVP.
Listen, man.
That Drew won't get it. Yeah, but it'll be either Brown or Tatum.
It'll be Brown and Tatum. But tonight he was the MVP. I mean, as far as scoring goes, like, but not just scoring. He had 11 boards. He led the Celtics in rebounds. Like when you got so many guys that can do so many different things, and even though JT had a bad shooting game and it messed up Chris Parlay, I do like he had 9 boards, which he been rebounding like a madman all playoff long, and he
playing power forward, bro.
What I like is the fact that he won't let, like a lot of superstars, if they having a bad shooting game, will let it derail their whole game. He realizes that I'm having a bad shooting game. I can help the team elsewhere. He doesn't slack on. Matter of fact, he picks up his defense even more if he's having a bad shooting game. He's facilitating. He's crashing the glass. Like he's everywhere. He doesn't let. So yeah, he might not have. He might not pour in the points, but it's all the stuff you don't see on the stat sheet. The hustle plays, the affected, how he affects the movement of the other team that you don't see that in the stat sheet that he brings to the table.
Facts.
Them the type of stars you want on your team, man. 2-way players who can still affect the game and lead your team without having to daggone, score so many daggone points, man. Because if your superpower is to go Super Saiyan and just shoot every time you get the ball, like Luca, then in order for your superpower to really be unlocked, the players around you have to be statues. They have to be standing there. Right now, if I give you players that are pretty good, then what is your superpower? Because with Tatum, you give me Brown, you give me White, you give me Holiday, you give me Porzingis. Okay, well, guess what? All of those guys got superpowers on our offense as well, right? So if I don't have it going, then okay, I'll let them do their thing. But guess what? I can also be effective on the floor, defensive. Making big plays on defense, rebounding, blocking shots, getting steals, and I'm still making plays with a bad shooting night by going to the hole and going to go get you 12 assists.
Man.
And these are off scheduled assists. These are not assists like the ones that Luca get where he's the only one that is authorized to get an assist. Mm-hmm. Like, he's the only one authorized to get an assist, him and Kyrie Irving, because they both take turns doing the high screen roll. That's 11 assists for Luca. 6 for Kyrie. Nobody else had more than 2.
Yep. But if you vice versa, you look at the Celtics. Jason Tatum had 12, had more assists than everybody, but Jaylen Brown had 7. Drew Holiday had 3. Derek White had 2. Pritchard had 2 off the bench. Al Horford had 2. Like everybody does it, but Jason Tatum, a lot of his assists came on screen and rolls, him driving to the cup, drawing multiple defenders, and just making the right play. Just making the absolute right play, drawing that, because he's 6'10", going to the cup. He's going to draw that weak side, that help defender. the way he was getting those passes off, man, Jason Tatum he's almost underrated. Like
it's crazy to say.
Crazy. I didn't want to say it, but he's almost underrated. Like the way he was able to dominate a basketball game today without scoring at a high clip, and he's been doing it. And of course, everybody, he gets a bad rap because they say, "Oh man, the Celtics, they do this, they fail in the playoffs. He always disappears." I think last time they were talking about how he like the things that he does other than scoring make him the superstar that he is to me.
Yeah.
And another thing, because they don't use Tatum or Brown to spearhead the offense.
I want to be the.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Because they don't use Tatum or Brown to spearhead the offense, they let the offense be ran through point guards. So if Tatum or Brown is having an off night scoring, that's not going to really throw off your entire game plan, because your game plan is not
good point
being ran through as them as like the primary ball handlers like that. They're not trying to find their shot, anything they missing, boom, it's whatever, because the point guard is running the offense. And I think that's just another such an underrated aspect, the fact that although they are star players, they're not being ball dominant like other star players in the league are.
Facts. Them boys, they play a different level of basketball. Like when you see Peyton Pritchard make guard and Luca, like
everybody defending. There's no weak links that you can take advantage of. Everybody out there competing and defending. There's no weak link. We go switch, and that offense is predicated on switching and getting a mismatch for Luca and Kyrie. That's it, right? And when you switch and you get Tatum, now you switch and get Holiday, or switch and get White, or switch and get Brown.
Ain't no advantage. Where's the advantage?
So you gotta hope to switch and get Horford and Porzingis, but they holding their own out there on the. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing they can do on with their offense, and then we're not doubling. I mean, it's
tough.
Hero ball.
It's gonna be tough if like I said all the time, this was their game to steal. This was the game for Dallas to steal, shooting wise. But the way the Celtics can guard up and down the court, and they didn't allow it today for it to be too much of a show from the referees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This team is looking overmatched.
Overmatched, boy. That Luca pack go be real good.
Smoking on that 7-7.
The crazy thing is that we've seen 2 games where the Celtics didn't shoot outstanding, right? But we know that they have moments where they
shot outstanding in the first game.
Who did?
The Celtics. Tatum didn't shoot outstanding, but the Celtics did.
Overall, they did. They didn't shoot outstanding today. They shot trash today.
Yeah, but if they can pull out a win like this, shooting like that, like if they go back to like when they had that game against Miami, the first game of the that series, they 23 threes or something like that. If they start finding the bottom of the net like that,
yeah,
it's there. What can you do? There's nothing you can do for it, especially if you're not getting production from anybody but just Luca.
And you know what? Even though they were missing a lot of threes, I think they had. Well, let me see what they were. Well, they ended up shooting 26% from three, but that was a lot of
26%.
It's crazy. There was 17 in the third quarter, 17% in the third quarter, but they're not gonna stop taking them. They're not gonna stop taking them. And they feel confident in running their offense because they know, hey man, we gonna guard on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So even if we missing our shots and they're not going how we want them to go, we still got a chance because we gonna guard and y'all. It's gonna be difficult for y'all to make shots too.
Not to mention they're a really good second chance team. So every time down is a chance for multiple possessions in one shot.
You got so many rebounds.
They just look at a place out. They don't have a plan other than Luca's just saying I'm gonna just take over from quarter number one. And that's the only plan. Luca and Kyrie, please save us. That's the only plan because they don't have an offense outside of like the way they're getting defended by Dallas. They don't have an offense unless Luca and Kyrie both don't miss.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be made shots. Question: physically, can Luca sustain this throughout this series?
Ain't nothing wrong with Luca. Ain't nothing wrong with Luca.
I ain't saying
wrong with
no. Other than he a little chubby, but I mean, I'm saying like being able to. Well, you know what? I just in my head I answer my own question. He'll be able to do this offensively on a nightly basis if they not calling any fouls on him on the defensive end. If all I got to do is not move my feet and swipe at the ball, and then I'm gonna have help in the back, I'm only exerting energy on one side of the floor. So I just answer my own question.
Yeah, I mean, and look, if he ever does move his feet, because he usually try to do it initially, so he'll get in your way. But what he does, you know, when you play defense and you beat somebody to the spot and you give up your chest, you let him hit your chest, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not letting them hit his chest. He's trying to get to the spot, and then he's pushing to make sure that they don't get past him. And then after he push, and then they keep going anyway, that's when he swipe. And that's when he, you know, so he fouls twice. He bumps them, and then when they get by him, he slaps at their elbow or their arm.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it slow them down. Sometimes it helped, but you know, I don't know, man. They got to call it at least once or twice, man. Like he just keep getting away with that.
They're not gonna call it, man. They can't foul Luca out.
One foul though.
That check ain't gonna clear if they foul that boy out.
You ain't gotta follow him out, man. But like, teach him a lesson. Like, tell him, like, show him, like, hey, man, you are fouling every time. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta play defense.
Yeah,
you gotta move your feet just like everybody else. You're not special, man.
And they blowing by him just like it's cone drills, man. And all he does is just rap. And what's crazy is he actually got a couple of steals from that wraparound foul that he was doing. And I'm just like, they really gonna count these as steals?
Yeah.
Let me play something for y'all before I open the phone lines up, man. This is J Kid. Y'all probably heard about this, but this J Kid.
Great.
Well, Jalen's the best player, so just looking at what he does defensively, he picked up Luca full court. He got to the free throw line. He did everything, and that's what your best player does. Just understanding. He plays both sides, defense and offense, at a high rate, and he's been doing that the whole playoffs. I mean, when you talk about the Eastern Conference MVP, and it seems like he's continued to pick up where he left off, and so he's playing at a high rate. We just got to be a little bit more physical with him, and again, we got to keep him off the free throw line and out of the paint, because again, he was finishing at a high rate, or he was getting fouled and getting to the free throw line.
And here's Al Horford's response to that.
Last question.
What's your reaction to hearing Jason Kidd call Jaylen Brown your best player?
Excuse me?
What's your reaction? Jason Kidd just called Jaylen Brown your best player. Your
Oh, man. J Kidd, man. I see what he's doing. Yeah, Jaylen Brown is an unbelievable player. He's an unbelievable player and very special for us.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, man. Y'all thoughts on that?
Al Horford ain't stupid.
Al Horford,
he a vet for a reason. He damn near 40. He knows he played against J Kidd. he knows cerebral is a part of J Kidd's game, always has been. He's a thinker. And yeah, he definitely pushing the narrative. He's gonna push those buttons to try to divide the Jays to create that division. It's the finals, man. Ain't nothing he won't try. That man threw water on the ground. Like
yeah, I do remember him doing that.
You know what I'm saying? He'll do it. He's one of those guys who'll do anything to win. So I think Al Horford recognized what it was. I think everybody in the Celtics recognized what it was, but it ain't gonna stop J Kidd from trying anything. His gamesmanship, I like it.
You don't think he believed it?
Do I think he believe it?
Yeah.
He might, but I know him saying it in a press conference is whether he believes it or not is going to be the real reason that he did it for that.
Yeah, he answered exactly how he was supposed to answer. That's a politician's answer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I see a possible gentleman sweep and even a potential regular sweep. The Boston team is the truth. Eastside Way said, yo, Mel, you might be right about that theory of one out of the country team wins and an American wins. Yeah, I had said that a while back. When I was like, man, this flip flopping is like, he trying to satisfy both markets. I'm trying to pull this European market, so I let one of the Euros win 1 year, and then the next year bring it on back home. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's very interesting. The something to think about. But yeah. Phone lines are open. Porzingis don't count. Phone lines are open, man. 336-456-6453. Y'all can call in and give us y'all thoughts on the game, man. But
They lose.
yeah.
3.
Say no Porzingis though. Porzingis go rest game 3.
I think so too. I think the way he was gimping after that play, I think they feel like they can afford to rest him because I mean, listen, Boston just looks superior.
They do look superior.
They just look like overall the better team. Granted, it's in Boston, but the game was called reasonably fair.
Surprisingly,
I didn't expect that, but the game was called reasonably fair, and while it was called reasonably fair, Boston looked like the clear-cut better basketball team.
I don't like how I think it was Daniel Gafford trucked the shit out of Jaylen Brown on the 3. That was crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that one caller foul. But caller from San Francisco, how you doing?
Hey guys, it's Dominique.
Yo,
The game was so good. Oh my gosh, the game was so good. Did you guys enjoy it?
Nah, it was good. I liked it.
It was definitely good.
Dope.
I thought it was great. I thought it was physical. I thought it was super defensive on both ends. I mean, except Luca, he looked really lazy on defense, but his offense was pretty good this game. The way that Boston was able to beat them with everybody else on their team, it's impressive. It's team basketball. It's, to me, what the finals are supposed to look like, where the best teams wind up there. And, we're seeing the Mavericks there, but they're just not good enough. I mean, can we just call it that? They're really just not a good enough team.
Yeah, it reminds me of the teams that LeBron took to the finals, playing the same style that Luca is playing, and then he'll get there and have to face somebody like San Antonio who plays strictly team basketball and great defense, and they have a superstar who's unselfish, like Tim Duncan. So that's exactly what's going on. You got this LeBron play style brought to the daggone finals to be the sacrificial lamb for a greater team.
Seriously. And it's, those hustle plays from PJ Washington, it made me sad for him because I felt like he was the only one making those kind of timely decisions on their team. Mm-hmm. Because Dallas wasn't that bad, in my opinion. They just weren't timely. When you take a look at the other stats, it didn't come up when they needed it. The first half, they played much better than the second half. Second half is just where they lost it. Luca was out of breath. You can't win in the finals when 5 people aren't playing defense.
It's tough. It's tough to win.
We saw Kyrie struggle. He just, and he's playing a bad offense, yes, but he was able to, if we remember, he was able to win with LeBron. But why? It's because LeBron is more athletic. He was defensive at that time. I mean, he was playing defense out of his mind back then when Kyrie won that ring with him. So, I feel bad for Dallas. It's almost like I'm taking pity on them.
Zoe?
I ain't taking no pity on him. I mean, I'm not a Dallas fan, but we kind of I think we talked about it Friday with Dominique on the show. But I just feel like this was coming if it was allowed to be officiated fair. I feel like this was going to be the outcome if it's allowed to be officiated fairly. But I know that I just don't know.
It's just Kyrie, the story, the narrative that he can't make it to the finals, that he hasn't done anything, that he can't win again without LeBron. If he was playing with a more athletic Doncic that was playing defense, maybe they'd have a better shot. Maybe we'd be saying that this will go to 7 instead of sweep or gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, I think that if anybody is a basketball fan, they know that Dominique, they're telling you to stop washing dishes.
I didn't think you guys could hear that in the background.
I thought
My
you were
bad.
smoking tea.
Oh no, you good. But yeah, man, Kyrie, everybody know the caliber of hooper that Kyrie. Well, everybody should know the caliber of that Kyrie is. I think it does have a lot to do with his co-star being ball dominant. It's the offense. Is Luca is not uber athletic like Braun was when they won it either. But I think mostly it's the LeBron style. Kyrie can play in it. That's what he was able to do. But that style of play, when you got a guy who is not even trying really on defense, he just swiping at the ball every time somebody they were picking on that dude in the second half. Hey, switch on 7-7. You know what I'm saying? Let me come on home, run that screen. Let me get him one-on-one because he's not gonna move his feet laterally, and then they're gonna have to help, and then we're gonna make the right pass every single time. But I would like to see Kyrie win a ring. I just don't think it's going to be.
Yeah, that's why I felt it was sad. And it's not even, for me, I see some of the comments in there saying that, LeBron haters just want Kyrie to win. But I want Kyrie to win just because of the adversity that he's had.
Facts.
He's had so much adversity over the past, 4 or 5 seasons, coming back to the Celtics, hasn't been able to beat them, got swept with KD. When we just take a look at that story, Dallas winning is the better story.
Yeah, but not for basketball purists though. Like for me, I want basketball to win, and if Dallas wins, basketball loses, because that says that
for sure
not playing, not being able to play defense and playing hero ball for 4 quarters. Like hero ball is for the last 2 minutes of the game of a close game. They playing hero ball for 4 quarters, right?
I know,
and that's horrible.
They don't really have a shot.
Yeah, that's never supposed to win. And somebody made a good point. He said that when Kyrie was on the floor, just Kyrie, they got a little closer, and Kyrie was able to
lead the team a little better, especially with his veteran status.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, I appreciate the call, Dominique. I'm gonna end this one and see if I can get somebody in here. Thank you.
All right, Dominique.
Dominique.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Hold on, real quick. Mark R, we're not gonna do that. Not today.
What?
Kyrie's
okay, 7-flicked. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know.
I think if you go look at our catalog, we have some episodes that speak on that. So you can go dabble back through the vault.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you hit that like button.
I was about to say, I was like, make sure whatever video you open, make sure you like it too.
Yeah.
But I don't really see much of an answer. And I think, you're getting the best of Boston and the worst of Boston, and Dallas still can't figure it out. So maybe, and we've seen the officiating be pretty decent for the first 2 games. Right. Man, I know you talked to first game, it'll be down the line. Second game, they might make some adjustments. It's been pretty even. A couple calls here and there, but it's been on both sides, right?
It looked like they're trying not to interfere with it.
So if it stays that, going back to Dallas, there's nothing. Like you need.
It ain't nothing they can do. It ain't nothing they can do. Even if Kyrie and Luca not missing, Boston's still gonna be in the game.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to put them away. They could have those like the difference was. They played Minnesota last. If Kyrie went for 30 and Luca went for 30, they was blowing Minnesota out. Like it's guaranteed. They were winning the game, easily for the most part. You would assume. Ant was able to counteract a lot of that, but if there was no Ant, it would be a blowout. A lot of the times, and Cat in those I think the game before, the one game that they won, Cat showed up. This is not them. You are not playing against Minnesota. You're going to have to play defense, and your 2 best offensive players are going to have to play stellar to win a game. Because even if they were like today, I think Dallas's effort. Let me give Dallas some credit. Dallas's effort was better to start the game. I think that's what kept it close, and the fact that Boston missed a bunch of shots. But they were trying, with the exception of one player, everybody was trying to guard. They was trying to guard. You know what I'm saying? Like they was really trying to move their feet, shuffle, crash in the glass. You know, that's what Lively and Gafford do anyway. You know, they defend and they rebound. They block shots. PJ Washington was working. Kyrie's effort on defense has always been underestimated, but he is a decent defender too. So he can move it. We already know he can move his feet. He was standing in front of people. It just wasn't enough. It's not going to be enough. There's too many. When you
not with that offense though. It can't be enough with that offense.
You're right. It can't be. It's never gonna be able to live up to because it stagnates. The offense it stagnates anytime Luca has it, and you guard him with one person. He ain't gonna be faster than the person that's guarding him. That's out the window. Yeah, faster than him.
What you think about this on the screen?
Let's see. Do y'all think Luca doesn't make his team better outside of lobs and last minute catch and shoots? Looks LeBronish, Eastside Wave. Appreciate the comment. I hope you hit that like button, and you're correct.
I agree. Well, I mean, what value does he bring? I mean, like we've seen it all season. We've seen it in the playoffs when he's off the court and Kyrie is the primary facilitator. They look better. That doesn't equate to you making your team better if they look better without you on the floor.
What about this one?
Tonight's game wasn't really boring to me. It kept me entertained.
It was born to Luca. It was born to Luca fans. It's almost like when Caitlin Clark fans say the WNBA is born because Clark ain't getting loose.
Yeah.
Is it boring because they're not scoring 130 points each?
I guess so.
Like we
I like
Dallas only had what 103 or 105, something like that.
Celtics had 105. Dallas ain't scored 100
points. Not Dallas. I'm not sorry. Not Dallas. Yeah, Boston had like 103, 105, right?
Yeah.
So like these are and also everybody shot bad, but still that's a side effect of great defense, right? So I don't know. I'm liking this because it's physical, it's old school basketball, it's defense, it's timely scoring, and they was letting them get away with a lot of fouling. Letting who get away with who? Luka got away with a lot of fouling, if that's what you mean.
Hey, this is a sign right here. This comment here. This is a sign of a bad superstar. When your coach, your co-star, your role players, when everybody gets blamed around you, but you don't get blamed, then that is more than likely is you. Yeah. A good superstar is go get blamed every single time. Like Tatum, if Tatum lose a game and he's shooting like he's shooting, he's getting the blame.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow, when it comes to Luca, it's Kid, it's Kyrie, it's Washington, it's Kleber, it's Lively, it's Gafford. Everybody gets blamed. Never Luca.
Equipment manager, his jersey too tight, his sleeves don't fit well.
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying. The people screaming, y'all being biased. How? Like how? Like if
the real fans who've been watching know where our biases lie. My biases lie with Detroit teams and Kevin Durant. Joe's bias lies with Atlanta teams. Mel is biased to Michael Jordan.
No, I'm not. I'm not biased to Michael Jordan. I'm biased to basketball.
But as far as being able to call a game straight down the middle and see it from both sides and see the inconsistencies and the strengths of both teams, nobody does that better than this panel.
Yeah, because we are basketball. We're sports enthusiasts, is what I like to call us. Like we like players, we like teams. At the end of the day, we know why Mel don't even have a team on any sport that we talk about. So it's hard to pick in today's game biases. But I don't really understand how people can call us biased, because we'll give you the good and we'll give you the bad. We'll look at it and say, we know basketball, this don't look right. And when we say that, if it's against your favorite player or the dude that you want to win, then it's automatically biased. Somebody said we was biased because they was fouling on both ends. I don't understand how that makes us biased, because they was like, what do you mean? I don't get it. But I digress. You know, y'all can continue to call us by. Just make sure so every time you type bias, hit that like button.
Yeah, that's how you tell us if we bias, by hitting the like button. We'll get the memo.
And Dominique, go finish some dishes before I get upset.
Yeah, go finish. It don't sound like she was washing them right. That ain't how my dishes sound when I wash them.
Mm-hmm. She was just rushing through,
she was just clapping plates together like that. She ain't busting no suds, man.
If the blame is everyone except Luca when it's bad, but all credit to him when they win, we already know who replicates that.
Okay, Wave. I don't remember seeing your name before, but you cooking in that, my guy.
Bars.
Yeah. Either Luca is the foreign James Harden or James Harden is the lefty Luca. That's what I call him, lefty Luca.
Hey, I will say this. How do y'all feel? Because I didn't like it, but how do y'all feel about when Luca does that quick deceleration to get that foul when he's driving? How do y'all feel?
I like it if he's not initiating the contact. Yeah. The one that he got on Al Horford. Al Horford jumped to avoid him, and I didn't really see a lot of contact on it, and he got the foul for that. And then also Luca, when he decelerated,
he
jumped back.
He leans back, right? Yeah.
And
if he's initiating contact, that should not be a foul.
Yeah, I would like even that Derrick Jones Jr. foul when White was backpedaling and he jumped backwards to avoid him, and Derrick Jones jumped into him, and it still wasn't really no contact. It just looked like it was some contact. It really wasn't. I would like for the NBA to start making the emphasis on, if you lean in, man, we're calling you for the foul.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You see this dude, they made the rules supposed to be able to stop things like that when this dude started doing it. And this is my guy, but he did it. He did it for a long time. They supposedly stop it, but it seems like they're being really, really selective about who they stop it for. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's Trae Young real height too.
You stupid. Right? Hey, Posh King, what's up, man?
Do my dog like that.
What's going on with y'all?
What's good?
Y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, can you hear?
Breaking up just now. Yeah, I can hear y'all clear now.
Wagwan.
Yeah. Wagwan. The one no idea. Hey man, we lost DC for real?
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, he ain't even answer my phone call.
Damn, I missed the last show. My man, I'm hanging up and I'm unsubscribed. Come on, DC. That's crazy. Yeah, man. But on game 2, man, damn, I just didn't see it like this. Like, even for Celtics to win the first 2 at home, but it just looked hopeless. But I really had the Mavs to win mainly because of Kyrie for real. I just think Luca is a weapon, and I just really thought Kyrie had crossed over to like championship Jordan, championship Kobe, like 24 Kobe. It's like I heard Kobe said one time, champion, when you know you're a champion, you're riding the game that others are reading or playing or even film studying. You already know what's going to go down. And I think I'm kind of watching Kyrie, and it seems like, okay, he's master, all that dribbling and everything, but it seems like Kyrie is not like, I know he's a shot maker and he can make the shot, but like once he's off and he's not making certain shots, then how else is he going to affect the game? I know he tries on defense and he's not a super because he can be a great playmaker, but he don't look to make plays like for the whole team. Like, this is what I'm saying. They have a good cast and they have 2 super weapons, right? And I'm watching the game, and for whatever reason, I know I reference Kobe a lot, but it just goes back to like when Kobe had Vujacic and all of them, and I'm like, why can't their like greatness motivate the rest of those players? Because obviously Celtics got the better team, but like I watched Kobe use Lakers beat Celtics with the better team. With a better team, that Celtics, in my opinion. So I just can't get how I think Kyrie was going to be the one who was going to like know how to use everyone because of the experience.
Well, I mean, how's he supposed to do that if Luca always has the ball?
Meaning, I really don't don't know. Right. So even when you see like Kobe played with Shaq, right? And everybody's saying he's Shaq, but I think Kobe was the architect within that, like the playmaking, like I said, with the same I know they don't play the triangle offense, but like people were saying Kobe was selfish, man. But if you really look, even like Kobe has the second most assists at shooting guard next to Kyrie Jackson. I thought I saw that the other day. You know, and way more assists than. So I look up Shaq assists, and in terms of center, compared to other center, Shaq is way down. You know, so I just think Kyrie, I don't know how Kobe and them did it, like motivate small players to step up in big games. The same, like, I just think if I have to give LeBron anything over like a KD or stuff like that, some way, somehow we get players to play. So what they do with the bubble thing, and how we let Dwight Howard and them step up and everyone step up with Jokic and them. I just think like Kyrie and Luca game is just like, okay, both of y'all score 40, that's 80. Or even like their game is just their game. It's not translating to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
At least that's my opinion. Yeah, their game just look like, okay, we about to go hoop at the park, and I'm going to cook everybody today or whatever may be the case. I just don't see that team ball.
No, you're right.
You know?
You're right.
And then I'm in between. I'm picking up a passenger now, so I'm gonna keep on listening to the show.
Hey, when the passengers get in, turn it up on high.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right, bet.
Turn it up, bro.
All right, bet. Yep. I mean, what Kyrie's supposed to do though?
It's nothing you could do. It's only one basketball. Like, it's tough. I agree. I think that Kyrie could be the X factor in this.
That's funny as
series. Dominique,
Dominique, she trolling. Dominique trolling. Yeah, she go troll LeBron fans. I already know it. But this is the thing. There's no offense. Like if you get a bigger defender on me who's just as not just as quick, but quick enough to stay with me, and you're stronger than me and bigger than me, it's gonna be tough for me. So as a coach, what offense are you running to get Kyrie better looks than saying, all right, spread the floor, Kyrie go one-on-one?
Yeah.
Like this ain't a one-on-one series for Kyrie. For Luca at 6'8" is a better, I mean, he can still do it. But for Kyrie, come on, man.
Yeah, get him some Jeff Shepard curls, run some off-screen stuff for him, get the ball in his hands on the move, rather than saying, all right, here you go, clear, everybody go to the corners, let's do this. You know, like that's their offense, and that's Luca would prefer. That's the offense he would prefer. But this is the finals. It ain't like all right, man, we'll get them next series.
This is it.
This is it. You win right now. And I think that a lot of that is predicated on Luca. I can give J Kidd some of that blame, but
no, I can't give J Kidd that blame. The reason why it's not in the playbook is because Luca wants to play that way.
That's what
Like you can't have two separate playbooks for Luca, and then all right, when Kyrie you get the ball, we got a whole separate playbook. You can't do that. Luca, this team and this offense is built around Luca's strengths and what Luca want to do with his one-on-one thing. But in order for one guy to play one-on-one, it's gonna be very hard for you to get this far in the final in the playoffs, right? But if you got two guys doing it, which is what LeBron and Kyrie did, your turn, my turn, you could do it. And that's what Mark Cuban was like. Oh man, we seen Kyrie do this with LeBron. Let's see if we can do it with Luca, and it worked. I mean, it took a lot of help, but they got to the finals with it. But this team is superior, just like when LeBron got to the finals against the Spurs. I mean, you can't win like this, and I root against this offense, no matter who runs it. I root against it because the day that they win is the day the NBA is dead.
You heard what Kobe said when James Harden was putting up unimaginable numbers. It's not sustainable, and you can't win championships that way. If you are the only person who scores, rebounds, and assists on your team, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win a ring, and it's held true. It's held true. Like who's been the primary everything and been successful. No, you got to have like Jason Tatum wasn't the leading scorer tonight, but he was the leading assist guy. Like, and he's the best player on the team. Like, you have to have guys who say, okay, I'm going to affect the game this way, and because he's affecting the game in the way that I normally affect it. Drew Holiday was hooping, and side note, Milwaukee got to be sick watching this. Jesus, watching Drew get loose like this in the finals, they gotta feel it. But yeah, man, you got to be able to affect the game in multiple ways, and it has to be based on your full personnel and not just one person. And that's what's wrong with Dallas construction wise. Everybody is built on, okay, that's why they went and got PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, guys who can do multiple things and defend. And hey, can you spot up shoot PJ? Yeah, I can do that. Hey, you stay down here, and when I let the dude get past me out here on the perimeter, Daniel Gafford, go block some shots, go get some rebounds. Like, everything is still based on Luca. And as long as that's the case, I don't think they're gonna be able to win it all.
I don't like some of these comments. It's like one of them said, still blaming Luca. What a surprise. Who else we supposed to play? PJ Washington?
Yeah, it's PJ
Hardaway Jr.
Yeah. No, they want Luca to get the praise, but they want Kyrie to get the blame. If Kyrie don't drop 40 and score a bunch of points, that they're not gonna they don't go no further than the stat sheet. They don't go to why the stat sheet is like that. Like, yeah, Kyrie had 18 or 16 tonight. He didn't shoot really well. I don't think he hit no threes. Mm-hmm. You know, he didn't affect the game as well as he usually does, right? But what is the issue? Like, do you look at him like, oh, Kyrie, you got to score 30 and that's it? Or do you got to say, why is Kyrie not scoring 30? Like, go at least one level below the surface. Mm-hmm. Why is he not scoring 30? And then have that conversation with me. Don't just look at the stat sheet and say, oh, Kyrie didn't have 30 and he didn't shoot well, so it's Kyrie's fault. Nah, that ain't how we do it. Why didn't he score 30? What did you see on the floor that he's struggling with?
And people fall in love with the eye candy. Like, yeah, Luca had a triple-double. Yeah, he had 31, 32 points. But what did it cost for him to get that? That's what people are not understanding.
It cost the L.
Your teammates didn't get into any rhythm, right? They were just standing there waiting for you to toss them the ball. Or if they ever got toss the ball. Yeah, you got hot in the beginning, but then when that got clamped up, I think he finished the first half with like 23 points, and he finished the game with 31. So
Luca's the type of superstar that if he sat down with a fortune teller the day before the game, and the fortune teller told him, you're going to have a 30-point triple-double, you're going to lose, but you're not going to get blamed, I think he'll take it. I think he'll take that over a W where he scored 5 points and was horrible, and Kyrie won the game for him. I think he'll take that 30-point triple-double in the L and no blame over not looking good with a W.
You know what I want to happen? You know what I want to happen? I want Kyrie to go for 40 next game, Luca to have a bad shooting night, and Boston still win. Then you're gonna tell on yourself. Y'all gonna tell on yourself when that happens, because it can happen. We've seen Kyrie go crazy. We've seen Luca have bad shooting nights. Y'all ain't gonna put no blame on this dude. Y'all not gonna say he has to be. They'll probably make an excuse like, "Hey man, he been carrying us this whole playoffs, man. He injured. He's not 100%. He's trying to do it all by himself." Listen, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point, Dominique. 8 turnovers is really tough. 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers is not winning basketball. And this thing right here, hold on. One more comment. I you know what? I love these comments, but I would really love them if there was phone calls. That'd be a whole lot better. Hold on. I can't see what his comment is at, but I would say Luca is the. Oh man, what was that comment at? I can't find it, but this Luca thing, never mind. I lost it. I lost it. Not saying that comment made me lose it. Mm-hmm. Oh no. The comment said the Boston is locking Kyrie up. But they really locking up Luca too. He getting his numbers. But if I told LeBron James what happened when LeBron James was in the finals and they played him one-on-one with no doubles, he was going for 40 and 50.
Mm-hmm.
He was going for 40 and 50. That's why everybody was like, oh man, how y'all get Kawhi or Iguodala the MVP in the finals for guarding LeBron, but LeBron was averaging almost 40. You get what I'm saying? So if I told you that you're so good, Luka Doncic, but you getting one-on-one coverage all game, and you only get 31 points, and you missed all those free throws and had 8 turnovers.
Ain't even talking
about then he had the nerve. Look. Then he had the nerve, knowing he can't shoot free throws. Kyrie's on the floor.
He shoot the technical.
Boston get a daggone technical. I think it was a take foul, and he walks up to the line with confidence, like he gonna knock it down, knowing you got a 90% free throw shoot over here in Kyrie Irving. You go shoot the free throw. That's selfish.
Yeah,
you probably was the second worst free throw shooter on that floor at that time. It could have been 3 guys that could have shot that before him. He's gonna go to the line and smoke the freaking free throw.
Let's see what was his free throw numbers. How many he took?
Man, he missed a lot of them, man.
He didn't make 6, which is what I needed. So I know that
he made 4. 50% from the free throw line.
Lord have mercy. Caller from Jersey. What's up?
Y'all ain't gonna blame him.
Hey! Love the show, guys. Much love and respect to all you guys in the room. But you know what I've been noticing, and nobody's asked this question.
What's that?
Has brother Kyrie gotten over psychologically that manhandling that him and KD got when they faced Boston? Kyrie already faced Boston before, played them physical. Has he gotten over that psychologically? He won on all other levels of stand up as a man, 10 toes down against the backs and all that. We got his back on that. We praise him for that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But this here, nobody's asking that question. Because that was the first question that came to my mind when game 1 started. I said, is he over that? Because I
don't know. You know what? You might have a point. I mean, he might not be over it. I mean, you can't get over it until you actually
get over it.
Change, until you actually do something different. So if you done lost somewhere 5 times in a row or 11 times, like they said,
even if you're
mentally that means you ain't got over the hump. That's fine. You can say that. But the issue is they don't have an offense. I can't look at nothing else. The fact that they don't have an offense is the loudest thing in the room. I can't look at nothing else.
I totally agree with you. Because this blame ain't on Kyrie. See, I have to give Jason Kidd the blame because you're hiding your team's deficiencies. Luca is a 10.0 version of LeBron. Does not know how to play off the ball. Refuses to play off the ball. And he won't play off the ball no matter what. We all know that. Let that truth be told. He won't. And just like one of y'all just said, if Kyrie gets 40 and they let's say they win and gets 40, he's not happy. He can get his numbers. Even though he's young fella, he's 25, he's selfish. He's not really learning from what players have really done to sacrifice their game. And I love the way you guys pointed out how Jason Tatum just sacrificed and said, I'm gonna affect the game this way. I'm getting assists. He almost had a triple-double himself.
Yeah.
He had 12 assists and 9 rebounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he wasn't doing it out there. So I just have those questions, like nobody's questioning whether Kyrie was over that because, like I said, I'm a KD fan too. I had never seen 2 guys at that type of level get manhandled ever. Yeah,
that was a daggone job. That job was done more than just good defense from Boston. Boy, that whistle was involved in it as well.
Oh no,
they sent them a message, man. This is Kyrie coming fresh off being suspended from the vax, and you think you about to make a playoff run after you done almost messed the whole season up. All this stuff we had to deal with. Nah, you're not going nowhere out of this first round. That was a message.
I'm pretty sure they sent him a message on that. And I'm looking at it. What if Boston was able to keep Marcus Smart and you still get brother man from Milwaukee? Dallas would not have a chance. Yeah. You know what would be the disrespect? The disrespect will be they're going to put Marcus Smart on Luca and pressure him 94 feet. Yeah. If you think Luca had 8 turnovers tonight, he'll have a quadruple double. He'll have 25, 12 rebounds, maybe 10 or 12 assists. Beverly has 13 turnovers. He will have 13 turnovers. Why? Because you got guys like Marcus Smart, or even I even put a Patrick Beverly out there that's going to be like, all right, you're 94 feet. Let me see what you really got. Because I don't really believe that his handle is what everybody think it is. He is just been pressured. That's all. And the way Boston's playing, keep playing the way you playing. Make him do all the scoring. Because he's just like LeBron. He ain't going to take no blame. Hell no.
And that's what they doing.
You guys pointed that out.
That's what they doing. Hey man, you gonna make me do all the scoring? Hey, it won't be my fault. I'm gonna get my numbers. That's what he on right now. It won't be my fault.
And for brother Kyrie, because you know we're huge fans of Kyrie. He got family out here. We know his cousin. You know, in barbershop, he cut hair. The problem is, I asked his cousin, if you talk to Kyrie, you need to get him to talk to his team. Say, hey, I've been through this before. We're going to have to do something different.
Yeah.
This team is not going to let us just do what we want.
True.
Especially after game one when you only had, 9 assists and your main guy had 1. They're not going to just let us get off and shoot threes. But see, this goes back to what I've been saying. It sounds like I'm beating a dead horse. I say this every time. If you work on your craft, you can play in any system that's thrown at you.
Yeah, that's true.
It's called being ready. It's called being ready because you never know when your number's called.
Yeah,
you never know.
And you never know when you never know when you gonna have to switch. You know what I mean? Some boxes can go southpaw and some boxes can box orthodox, man. So sometimes you got to switch it up. And it looked like Luca can't fight left-handed. It looked like he can only fight one way.
No, he can only fight one way. And JC Kidd, somebody in this said we can't put the blame on him. No, he has to take some blame. You know Jason Kidd because you come from the era we're from. My man, you playing that collegiate zone defense to hide your teammates' deficiencies? Because overall, let's be truthful. Can your team really guard up man to man? Nope. The answer is no, or I will wait for somebody to give me a true answer, but I know they're going to lie and they'll cap. There's nobody on that team that can guard anybody one-on-one.
Straight up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and J Kidd knows that, but he's going to have to change the way the team plays. I don't think he has another plan. This type of defense he plays and all that reminds me of what he played in Dallas when he was on Dallas. You trying to replicate and think this can work again?
Yeah, he's trying to.
No, this is different era.
Trying to. And they're not playing against LeBron. LeBron is on their team. The guy that defense would work against is on their squad. You know what I mean? They can't do it. But look, let me clear the lines, man. You got me for 8 minutes on this call. Hey, I'm gonna give you the link. You on the panel, man. You on the show right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Respect you guys.
Thank you, man.
Take care, man.
Yep.
You too now. Peace. That's fine.
Chris, what's good? Chris, what's good?
Oh, I hope
y'all talking crazy, man.
This is exactly who I wanted to hear. This is exactly who I wanted to call in.
Crazy, man.
2-0, baby.
Hey,
those are those the cheeks clapping right there that you just was that the cheeks?
No diddy.
They out there getting taken behind the shed, boy. Chris, what's going on with your boy, man?
Oh, by the way, Shay J, yeah, I did see that Dr. Umar. Actually, that was part of I was gonna do a show today at 4:00, and I was breaking down Dr. Umar's take on that. Not so much on the LeBron and Shay. Well, actually, yeah, it was that on the Caitlin Clark stuff, yeah. But I'm gonna react to that soon. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, man. I mean, it ain't looking too good right now, man. They shutting Kyrie down. They just letting Luca do what he want to do. They shutting Kyrie down. They putting it on him.
Yeah. What you think about
it ain't over yet.
What you think about the 8 turnovers?
I mean, they playing defense, man. They playing hard. I can't lie. They playing tough right now. But I already knew it was gonna be like that.
Luca cooking himself.
The Celtics got the best perimeter defense in the league.
You knew that going in, but you was crazy.
Yeah, don't have this realization sink in now.
Chris, you know, Roddy right up.
Celtics always had good defense, and they lose every year.
No.
Chris, you was talking crazy before this series started.
I'm about to get on the 85 and head your way for game 3, and so you had a couch ready for me.
No, I want to go on that. I want to go on that closeout game.
Oh, okay.
I might fly out to North Carolina for that closeout game, man.
Okay, so
man down on location.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Y'all remember the Toronto and the Milwaukee Bucks series, right?
Yeah.
I stood on Kawhi winning, and the Bucks was up 2-0, and everybody kept saying this is Giannis' time. And what happened?
Can I point out one key difference between that and this? Kawhi plays defense.
Toronto had a better team.
Kawhi plays defense. Luca does not.
Luca the GOAT, man. We're not going to keep going back and forth. Luca is the GOAT.
Oh, wait. Are you Chris Parker in the comments?
Yep, you damn right.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna do something you probably not expecting. I'm gonna agree with you. Luca is the GOAT, the greatest of all turnovers. I agree.
And what the dude say who was on the phone here, Kevin Durant fan? Kevin Durant is the softest superstar of all time.
We'll take it. Long as he's a superstar, you can call him a soft superstar. Long as he's a superstar, going straight to the Hall of Fame.
And he got a couple things that Luca don't got yet. So
2 of them to be exact.
Let's talk about it.
Got an MVP. Luca ain't got either. Luca dedicating his life to an MVP and can't get one. I ain't never dedicated my life to something and I got it.
Luca ain't gonna run from the grind and go to another team with Steph Curry and them boys just to win a chip. Get out of here.
Okay, you think he not?
All right,
he probably
He'll
not.
Get one just like Dirk did. He
Luka,
got one.
Book it. Luca will be in San Antonio in the next 4 years, playing with Wemby. Book it.
Or he might go to New York and chase Jalen Brunson and be like, let's do this. Let's have a second chance.
And he go get citizenship so he can play in the Olympics with Team USA.
Yep.
Book it.
Gold medal.
He gonna denounce his homeland.
I wish y'all would stop talking so much trash about my boy Luca, man.
We can't stop talking if he constantly giving us the material.
Yeah, listen, man. It has never come out of any of our mouths that Luca is not a good basketball player, because he is
a great one.
Great basketball player
on offense.
On one side of the floor. That's like being good at I can wash dishes like Dominique, but I can't cook. So what am I doing in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Dominique, Dominique was the one who I got that greatest of all turnovers from. I think I heard her say it one day.
I think that probably
and
so.
One more thing, man.
What's up, bro?
I feel like everybody betting on the Mavs, so the NBA is making it so the Mavericks lose, so they can lose their money. Because you know the NBA be doing that. They be seeing people who put their money on whatever, make sure the motherfuckers don't hit their numbers and shit like that.
Oh, trust me, I know about that today.
Yeah. Vegas and NBA definitely go together. So
yeah, Vegas got their little funky $35 out of me today, bastard.
Did you use the underdog fantasy man down sports and get 100% match on your deposit? Did you?
I had already used it. I can't use it again.
Oh, you already used it. Oh yeah, it's only your first deposit.
But if y'all ain't using
but Chris Parker can go ahead and do a bet a little bit on Luca so he can not fulfill it.
Nah, don't sit him losing. Well, I mean, it's price match anyway, so you can use some underdog fantasy money.
You could bet the lowest too, so you could bet that he gets under something and he still get it for you. So, like
Chris, make your last desperate attempt to save the Mavs before we end this call.
Hey, play the violins too. You got to play the slow sad music.
It's playing now. You just can't hear it.
Refs ain't calling fouls goddamn on them boys, man. They ain't calling fouls when they fouling Kyrie. Man, they pushed what's his name?
I'll give
he
you
was
the
going
push.
towards the rim and they put a double block on him.
I'll give you the push in the back, but my return question is, why is Luca not getting fouls called on him for basically every other possession he's on defense, doing a wraparound reach, pause, and smacking more body than ball, pause.
Yeah, hey,
crazy.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end that call right there. We're gonna go ahead and end that right there.
Smacking
I'll get back with y'all boys, man.
All right, now.
We'll holler at you after game 3.
Hey man, I'm going to North Carolina for the closeout game.
All right, we go to Chris' house.
Just make sure y'all got y'all equipment. I ain't gonna be able to make that one. I still record from here, but just make sure you got all the equipment.
Chris, man, I need to get home this summer, man.
You coming home?
He is crazy, man.
I need to.
Chris is and he's not gonna DC Slim. I know you got a burnout account out there watching. I know you do. Just call in, man. Stop playing.
I'm gonna call him.
His name probably CD Blim. That's the burner.
He got a Finsta account.
Come on, DC.
You know you are, dog. We disagree about a lot of things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Call back.
Man. Game 3 is on what? Wednesday.
Okay.
The person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Voicemail box set.
Hey, and he sent me the voicemail too.
Mm-hmm. You watch it for sure. Hey, Slim, I'm gonna call you from an unlisted number. You keep playing. I'm gonna call you from a private number, bro. Don't stop playing.
Man, my dog really hurt, man. Come on, CD Blim. Come on, man.
Pam Brown. Hey Pam, why you a dude but your name Pam on YouTube? You tricking a lot of people, man. Like people be thinking you're a girl and they don't be wanting to cuss you out because you're a girl. But then you start talking and cussing like a sailor, man. Like I know this is a dude. What's your real name?
I think I can help with this whole Pan thing.
His name is Pam Trick.
His name's Pam
Trick.
Pam Trick is crazy. Pam Trick is crazy. Pam Trick is ridiculous. And now that's your name. See what you
Pam Trick.
Now your name
Pam Trick.
Spam. His name's Spam Brown. Or her name's Spam Brown. What?
No, that's a dude. It's got to be a dude. I be like it don't the words that Pam type don't type up like a lady.
Yeah,
they when I'm
You've
reading
seen comments from Pam Trick before.
Oh, Pam is commenting on every video, and
really?
It's all hate.
It's
all hate.
Pam
is a LeBron stan.
Oh well, welcome to the channel, Pam Trick.
Oh, don't welcome Pam to the channel. Pam been here since day one.
You wanted to say Pam Trick so bad.
Pam Trick, yeah. Pam wrong.
Pam.
Panthony.
Pam Drew Brown.
Pam Twan.
Pam Twan Brown.
Yo, Pam Twan got it. It's Pam Twan.
No, that's it. That's Pam Twan, man.
Pam
the mysterious Pam Twan. The mysterious Pam Twan. Hey, it's Pat.
Hey, listen.
Pam. Oh man.
Pam.
Oh my God.
Is sick.
Yo, man. Oh my God.
That's good.
Woo. Pam Twan.
Pam Twan is
that is hilarious.
God.
Look what you done did, Pam Twan.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Golly, now that's funny. Pam Twan, man. I like it. I like it, man. Pam Twan.
So what?
Because
game 3. What y'all got?
Game 3.
Oh shit.
We don't know what it is, man. We don't know what it is, man. God. Didn't y'all say Kyrie Irving is the best player on the Mavs? Why y'all said that Luca and the Mavs got cooked? Though it's so funny to me, man. Yeah, Kyrie is the best player on the Mavs.
How do you say your name? Zane?
Janae Hilton. Yeah, Janae Hilton.
Janae Hilton.
Did I say that right?
Let us know if we said it right. We're trying to figure out. Dominique.
Y'all leave Pantoine alone, man.
Oh my god.
Pantoine is crazy, boy. All right, guys, let's take one more phone call before we end it, man. We already at over an hour.
So, and I was just talking about that. I was like, don't be surprised if Drew can keep up this level, and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum aren't, putting up the superstar numbers that we're used to. It could be another Andre Iguodala situation with Drew Holiday, and I think he would actually like really be deserving of it if he gets it. What y'all think?
I still got Brown right now. And Tatum second, and third would be a tie between Porzingis and Drew. But I mean, do it even matter? I don't think they care. Like, because you got to remember, they felt like they let one slip away the last year they had Kyrie,
right? And
the Warriors got hurt, and they had to sit and watch Kawhi Leonard go and win a ring with Toronto. They were sitting there looking like we was the best team in the East. That could have been us. Mm-hmm. But they was fighting the whole season about who was going to be number 2 behind Kyrie. They was fighting. So I don't think their ego is to the point where none of that stuff even mattered to them. They just want to win it. Brown already got paid. Tatum's going to get paid again. They just want to win.
They just want to win.
When do you think this culture of is bigger than us started? You think it was after the loss to the Warriors, or do you think it was like right when Kyrie left?
The loss to the Warriors probably
solidified
help them not take anything for granted. Like, if we ever get back here again, like we can't let them come and steal. I mean, because Draymond Green came and stole that series for them by acting like a freaking straight up donkey on the court.
I don't know why that was funny to me.
We always calling Draymond a donkey, man, but because he looked like a donkey and he looked like a donkey.
Donkey. That man looked like Donkey from Shrek for real.
Hold on, let's see. It's the Z is pronounced. Oh wait,
I guess I was right.
No, because he said Zane. I think so. Zane.
Okay, Zane. Okay.
It's Zane.
And he said, I think it's Luca who is the best player. Y'all can disagree, and I know why y'all say it's Kyrie, though. I mean, being that Luca is 6'7", 6'8", and that he could score in more ways than Kyrie could, like as far as going to the post or, being a bigger body going to the hole, you could. I mean, I wouldn't argue with you if you said it was Luca. That's cool.
That's just a opinion.
Yeah, but I just think Kyrie Irving better at basketball than Luca, because some of the things that Luca can't do as far as play defense, play off the ball, hit his free throws, keep his turnovers down below 8. Those things is what make Kyrie better than him. Kyrie can play off the ball. He's a 50-40-90 guy, so his shooting is up there with the best, right? Steph Curry is a 50-40-90 guy. Other than that, KD and Kyrie, and I don't think it's nobody else that's actively playing that has ever. Malcolm Brogdon got it 1 year.
Yeah,
but he played out of his mind to get it. But other like Kyrie, KD, and Curry are 50-40-90s almost every year.
Every year, if they're not, they're in the running. You looking at their stats to see if they're going to get it because they're that close.
Correct. And if Kyrie don't have the ball, he could still hurt you. Luca has to have the ball to hurt you. Mm-hmm. Until Luca unlocks that off the ball elite play level, he will always be below Kyrie in my book. And then until he unlocks defending and caring about defending, then he's always going to be below a lot of other superstars in my book. Yeah, it takes a while. Like when I see somebody that's great at scoring and then just great offensive period, I okay, you on watch now. And I'm gonna have you at the bottom of the superstar list, and I'm gonna continue to elevate you the more you unlock certain areas of your game. And Luca is on his way up. What people tend to do is when they see the next great thing and they see his numbers, they take him and put him all the way up here. And then we start seeing all the holes in his games, and you can't bring him down no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, people done already said Luka's the best in the league up there with Jokic, but we see all these holes in this game.
Like how?
You're supposed to slowly elevate, and you unlock something in your game every year.
Every year.
Luka's not there yet, man.
No. Kyrie has wow. So okay. All right. I'm not going with you. I'm not talking. He sucked the whole playoffs. Is that what you're saying?
Sheesh.
Is that really what you're saying? You gonna die on that hill?
Probably. What y'all think about this right here? Because I'm kind of torn.
17 Warriors, 04 Pistons. All right, let's look at the matchups. Big Shot,
Chauncey and Steph.
Big Shot and Steph.
Rip and Clay. Tayshaun and KD. Right?
That's gonna be tough for Tayshaun, but Tayshaun a good defender. I don't think he'd stop KD, but I think he's a good defender.
Yeah, and then Sheed and Draymond, or was Draymond running the 5? Well, it's an L for Draymond either way because he's got to go with Rasheed or Ben.
Big Ben. So
it's
gonna be a tough.
He's gonna be either way.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's tough.
It's tough because, and I see World Breaker said the Warriors beating them on math. It was a different time frame, so scoring was obviously up during the 2017.
If you play them in 2017, maybe the Warriors in 6 or 7.
Yeah.
If you play them in 04, exactly what happened in 04 is going to happen to the Warriors.
Do y'all not remember who the Pistons played, bro?
I'm taking the Pistons, bro. Right? Because what's gonna happen is there's no answer for Rasheed.
It's no, he
absolutely no answer. They at least had Shaq in LA.
Exactly.
I mean, he wasn't guarding Rasheed, but Ori is a really good defender in the post or on the perimeter or as a shot blocker. Like Ori can defend. Okay. Ori would guard Sheed sometime, but even if he got past Ori in the post, Shaq was down there. Against the Warriors, you got Draymond guarding Rasheed. That is freaking barbecue shish kebab.
Yeah, he is definitely putting that man on the teriyaki
every single time.
And Draymond ain't getting nothing on offense against the Twin Towers. That is dead.
Nah.
And Clay, not Clay, Tayshaun and Rip were great perimeter defenders. So
you know what's crazy? Rip does a lot of what Steph does as far as running around on them damn screens.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's gonna be tough for the Warriors to defend that. It's gonna be tough for them to defend somebody who can run like Steph. See, that's a big difference in what Steph, the gravity that he brings. They know he can shoot, and they know he gonna run 30 minutes out of the 48 that they play around screens, up and down through double screens, and it's going to tie out the defenders. But Rip doing that on the other side too.
Y'all got to stop with the basketball reference in Google to see how good a player is, man. People like Tatum, Tim Duncan, Rasheed Wallace, they scaled their game back because they had a team around them that they could play team basketball on offense and great defense and win. Once you realize that you don't have to do it, you don't have to go out there and get 30 and spend all that energy. You can just play lockdown defense and have that other team have to worry about 5 guys on offense. Like the ball is moving, like any is equal opportunity. Anybody can get assists. Anybody can get in the post. Anybody, like I seen Tayshaun Prince one playoff game where they couldn't buy a basket, and Tayshaun was a rookie or a second-year player, and that's when they found out that he was gonna be who he was. They went and posted him the whole fourth quarter as a rookie, and I was like, oh, Tayshaun. You know what I'm saying? So like, it could be anybody. When you play with somebody that's smart enough to say, well, I'm the best player, but you got the mismatch. We running through you, and I'm okay with it. Even though they're gonna say I ain't have a good game, I'm okay with it. And that's what Chauncey Billups, Rip, Tayshaun, Rasheed, Ben, that's what they all did. Lindsey Hunter come off the bench. That's what they did. So yeah, looking up sheet stats and saying he didn't average 30. Man, please, man, that dude was probably the but behind Tim Duncan and Garnett, he was tied for the third best power forward in the league with Chris Webber.
Yeah, he was like one of the originators of this stretch four type ball player, like the dudes who can score down low and can shoot. Like at 6'10", like he was one of them ones before this game that we seeing now, where everybody is looking for dudes like that. Like, put some respect.
This is because I feel like I've had this conversation with World Breaker, and I think he's from Michigan.
He is.
Come on, man. I've seen Steph have worse games against worse defenders than what the 04 Pistons had, and he's been harassed into terrible shooting nights. Exactly. So to say that because Chauncey wasn't no slouch on defense, we already said Rip and Tayshaun.
Mm-hmm.
So Steph is not frying them as easily as people think he is, and then Tayshaun can also still guard KD, and Rasheed could guard KD. So
nah, she can't guard KD.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't think nobody can really guard KD. I think Tayshaun will be the primary defender on him. Tayshaun Prince was 6'9" with dumb long arms. You know what I'm saying? This man was half orangutan. Like, I'm telling you, like his arms was really, really, like, I'm sure he had a 7-foot wingspan. I'm sure he did.
Easy.
So he'd be the primary defender.
That's a tough one, man. I still got the 04 Pistons though.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. No more phone calls. We done with this one, man. Good post game, man. We'll see y'all on the next one. What the next game?
Wednesday.
We get a post game on Wednesday.
This shit getting taxing, ain't it?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just thinking. No, I'm ready to. I'm probably about to do another show tonight, man. So I mean, yeah, I got some stuff. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can put my rundown up here, right? And y'all can let me know when y'all want me to do this. When y'all want me to do this tomorrow or Tuesday? When y'all ready?
Or you need some help with this one?
Oh no, man! I like to slow cook this. This could be like some oxtails right here.
Oh,
yeah. When I slow cook that thing.
Oh, this gonna be your Tuesday show.
It might be my tonight show. I might do it tonight. I might do it in the morning. I don't know. But
that's a good
line, man. Like I said, you gotta soak that chitlin, right? You know they're doing chitlin tacos out here, right?
Man, I'm not eating no chitlin tacos.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you share the channel.
Patreon. Our Patreon is up and it is active. www.patreon.com/mandownsports. If you want to get some exclusive content. So our post games are going to be real post games here coming soon. And I think y'all enjoy. I think y'all enjoy that content thoroughly. Some early episodes that we're not going to put on YouTube. So you might want to go on there. Got 4 different tiers that you can join to get that exclusive content. Go ahead and check us out.
There
you go. And no, this is not a Jared Stackhouse hat. This is Stackhouse Electric. This is my neighbor's electricity company. But he don't do residential. He do commercial. So unless you got a business that needs some stuff done, and you in California, then he probably won't be able to help you out. But I do want to represent for,
I can't believe my chitlin tacos, bro.
Yeah, oh man, I don't eat pork, so I ain't messing with no chitlin tacos. But I just thought I know y'all like chitlin tacos. I know y'all like chitlins, period. So I just thought I could sell them to y'all.
Who like
you ain't seen them? You ain't seen them soul food burritos?
I have seen those.
Collard green, cornbread,
inside the
macaroni, all that inside of a burrito.
Yeah, that's cool. Just don't put no chitlins in my shit. I'm good on that. I do not, man. Listen,
Yo.
The first day I seen them and they was cleaning them in the sink and it smelled like shit through the whole house.
That's what
Wait, y'all eat that?
Yeah. It was for a long time. When I found out, I said, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah, I am a Sparky, man. 16 years Navy Sparky. Yeah. Then I had to switch over and do some real work. You know what I mean?
To do what? Well, tell them what that real work was.
EEO work, baby. I had to get behind it. I had to get behind that desk.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get behind that desk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that show. I might do it tonight, and I'm not gonna go live. Do I do it tonight and probably I'll premiere it in the morning for y'all to see it in the morning. Mm-hmm. So that's probably what I do.
For shit show.
For sure.
Which is crazy. Hold on, nah, because I think people want to call in on this one.
They were gonna want to call in. Look at these topics.
Do it tomorrow night.
Do it tomorrow night.
Yeah, do it tomorrow night then. That way you
aviation electrician.
AE in here.
Oh yeah. We used hey, y'all didn't hold on. Was you Navy or was you Navy, Robert?
I'm pretty sure that's Navy.
Gotta be.
If you was Navy
earlier, I think he said he was a Navy vet.
He did say Navy vet. Yeah, we used to send our electricians up there. Y'all didn't treat them right. They ain't never get no awards. Always getting P's.
Them get them good old promotables, huh?
Y'all was doing y'all AEs right, but y'all would beg us for electrician and we send them up there and they get trashed up there. What's up with that, man? I used to have to fight with them Chiefs all the time. And Chiefs, man, what the fuck wrong with you, man? I mean, send them back down here then. Which you ain't gonna treat them right? Send them back down here all the time, man. Boy, it was
good times.
Oh man, I miss it, baby.
Flexing that anchor.
Oh man, forget the anchor. Don't none of that matter in the mess anyway. Niggas just mano y mano.
Yeah, I'm a girl.
Somebody about to get fired, smacked out of them.
I used to love working. I was cranking in the Chiefs mess for about 3 months. I loved it. I had a great time down there until the chief lied on me and then I got kicked out. So.
Oh, you got
kicked out. I got kicked out of the Chiefs. I got kicked out of the Chiefs. Not out of the Navy. I just got kicked out.
Okay, I was about to say.
I'm about to say.
No.
She said.
Nah, she misinterpreted.
Something. Oh, you don't say it. Yeah.
But wait, you said something out the way?
No, I didn't.
What'd you say, Chris?
So it was me.
Wait, you know what? We about to end the show. Hey, this is the type of stuff we talk about. This is why the Patreon is important, right?
Gotta join.
What we plan to do with the Patreon is once we're done with our basketball talk and we end the show, we go over to Patreon and we have conversation, and that conversation can go anywhere, right?
Uncensored, unfiltered.
Yeah, and we can't do it on YouTube. Can't do it on YouTube, but after the show, when everybody go to sleep, we still talking for about another hour.
They don't know that though.
Yeah, and that's why the chemistry is so good on the panel, because we real friends in real life, right? So, this is the type of stuff y'all could be privy to if you go to the Patreon and join us on the Patreon. So, we'll catch y'all on the next stream, man. I'm gonna do that show probably tomorrow.
Said, man, Dow Sports about to do. Hey, subscribe to
only you knew.
Hey man, somebody find out that song on BT Uncut when there was my time for freaking. It's time to come clean in them tight old jeans. Yeah. You know what I mean. I need to hear that. Hey, what's the name of that song, man?
Parasuco. Yo, we
what was the other one that Vita was in with the Neptunes? Oh baby, you want me? Well, you can get this lap dance here for free. Paris Hilton was in that video.
Stop lying.
Really?
Yes. This before we knew who she was. Paris Hilton was in that video, and she was trying to get popular. She was in the video with Neptunes, and then after that, that's when her sex tape came out. Or should I say flex tape? I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Her flex tape came out, and then after her flex tape came out, she got famous, and then she started bringing Kim Kardashian out, and she wanted to get famous, so she did a flex tape. You didn't know that's how that went?
I got to do my research.
Hold on. Hey, let me see these comments before we end it, man. Y'all can't.
Somebody said Man Down After Hours. I don't know if we can really give up on that name yet, man.
After Hours.
I just called it the post game for right now.
It is the post game. That's exactly what it is.
Because this is game time, and then we have our post game.
Post game.
locker room.
That's it. That's it. The post game.
Post game.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next, man. We got to finish. We got to do our post games. Go to the Patreon, sign up.